Well, was Eureka your first big?
That was probably my first
role?
consistent role. Yeah. So I did like a lot of like guest stars. Like I did Cold Case, I did Harry's Law, I did different things like that. But that was like my first. Yeah, I did that for like 3.5 years, a reoccurring role. So I was going out to Canada. I was like 13. That was the first time I went out there. I was 13 years old, and I'd go out there and stay for like a week or two, shoot some scenes, swim in the pool all day, eat some Japa Dog, go to Earl's, start saying A for no reason because we were in Canada. Every time I was like, hey, Canada, eh? But it was tight, man. And yeah, that was kind of like, that was a long time ago.
That's crazy. So at that age, you're a teenager. Did you have the normal school life? Were you homeschooled?
No, I was definitely homeschooled.
Okay.
I hated school, by the way.
Okay.
I think that, you know, it's a long list right there of reasons why. But, you know, I do think it's smart to put your mind on something and try and become good. But I think there's certain things you should learn. And that should be bred into someone when they're young to know that they can do anything. I feel like a lot of things are forcing people or showing them it's only possible to be an employee. It's only possible to, you know, they don't teach you how to own things.
Yeah.
They don't teach you how to, you know, entrepreneur. Like, it's very much worker bee vibes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is what you do. You go here, you go home, you go to sleep, and you die.
Yeah.
Not, hey, you could build this and change life for the next million years if you do something like this. You know?
For sure. I respect that. How was it being a guest star in Austin and Ally?
That was cool. That was, you know, in and out. Long time ago. Long time ago.
I know cool. Your track record is impressive.
It's history. It's a little part of history, sure. That was fun.
Music.
2013,
you actually went on tour with Justine Skye.
Yeah.
That's wild.
We went on tour for High School Nation. And I remember, I forget how many years we did that. We were in High School Nation for a long time.
What is that exactly?
But it's a tour that goes all the high schools. So we literally were, and it was nuts. Like, that was the craziest probably crowds I've experienced in my life.
Why?
Broken noses, passing out. I had never, you know what I'm saying, before that. And I was only, 2013, how old was I? I was 15, 16.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? And it was just a lot. I remember, yeah, it's crazy being that young, experiencing that. It's almost like traumatic in a way. I don't want to be like dramatic, but it's like, whoa, like what the heck? Like what's going on?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So those were some fun experiences, great music, great shows. And it was preparation, you know, for when I go on my own tour.
Right.
Which eventually did happen. So I really enjoyed that, man. I got to connect with people, and one of my favorite things to do is be on stage. So.
Right. When did you first start recording your own music?
That wasn't until I was like at Atlantic Records. I signed to them in 2015. And then it probably wasn't until like maybe my third year there. I remember New Thing was like my first EP that I did. There was like 4 things on there. That was like in that might have been 2013 too, 2014. Mm-hmm. And then, if I was signed in 2015. So it was 2015. And then I did In My Feelings, and that was the first time me and my brother, Ian Jackson, INJ. Shout out to Ian. He's right here. Yeah.
In the building.
You know, that's my bro. And we were like, yo, let's, you know, we can do it. We can do it. Shout out to Delonte. He was like, yo, you guys got to make your own stuff and, you know, take out the middleman.
Yeah.
And I was like, bet. At first I wasn't though. I was like, I want to engineer. I don't want to do all this shit. You know, I want to sing and tell them, hey, hit this and give me that. Let me that again. But the minute that we learned how to do that, my music changed for sure. And I was just able to, you know, I feel like I was able to cultivate my sound better because I was in control of every step of it. You know what I'm saying? And then also when I'm making a song, the video's like coming to me while I'm doing it. And then everything just kind of felt more synonymous. You know what I'm saying? So I really loved it. I really loved In My Feelings, that being our first experience of like writing stuff. And I remember the first time we made a song, that was like, I like made a full song and we made it together, and it was the So Throw John. Remember that? Yeah, B Major. Yeah. B Major was there. He's written for Just Me, a bunch of people. He's super cool. And we were in there, and you know, I'm doing some words, he's doing some words, and it came out, and I was like, yo, we just made a song. I used to think you can only hit a song if someone else gave it to you. Hey, you can only make a song if someone else wrote it and gives you, and then you sing it, and that's how a song. I can do that? Oh, shit. Then from that day, I'm like, all right, I want to do it all. There are some songs still, and even if it is written, I'll like change some words. I'm like, it's got to be real, it's got to be me.
Right.
But it's got to be really good for me not to want to.
For sure. Can you talk about signing to Atlantic so young?
Yeah, 15. I went to every label, and they all wanted to sign me. Yeah,
really?
Every single one.
So you were going out there hustling, trying to get meetings and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Going out, met with everybody. I met with Motown. I met with Def Jam. I met with Interscope. I met with Columbia. I met with Universal. Everybody wanted to sign me, but Atlantic gave me the best, hey, this is what we'll do. If you come over here, buddy, go up. I was like, that sounds nice.
They had a nice bag for you.
And so, sure. Let's say that.
That's hilarious. I interviewed King Los. He signed, Bad Boy wanted to sign him, and he said the contract was like this thick. Did you know what you were getting yourself into when you were signing? Just being
I was a baby, dude. I was 15 years old. I had no idea. But I'm thankful, that when I wanted to part ways, they were cool with that and didn't, go crazy or nothing. And then, then I went over to Empire, still over there.
Right.
And we'll get to that. We're getting to that. Yeah. I don't want to skip steps. Let's keep going.
Oh, no, you're good. But was it like the major label appeal that you were?
Well, yeah, when I say the song and dance, these people song and dance. And that's anything. That's not just labels. That's agencies. That's anybody who loves what they see and want to be a part of it. They're going to make some promises that probably aren't going to be kept. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I've done that. I remember when I first, I'm not going to say which agency, but I was going to an agency and my first meeting, I'm 11 years old and they walk in there and they're, hey, actually I just met, name dropping right. Then these two ladies come in the room and they've got a giant like piece of paper and they're like, what kind of shoe do you want? This is the style we're thinking. Boom, boom, like drawing a shoe, like they were going to give me a shoe. Like it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But I'm 11.
Yeah.
These people are going to give me my shoe. I want to go here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm 15. I don't get it. Right. It takes time.
That's funny. Man, I think you collaborated with B.o.B.
Yes.
In 2014.
Yes.
How was that?
That was dope. He's super cool, man. Drop It. Drop It was the song. And then we were doing a remix. And he's always been like an enlightened guy that I kind of like listening to and stuff. So
was that when he was popping?
That was near the was what was the I don't know. He had a song out there and that was he was popping, sure. And I was thankful, he came to the video shoot, super nice guy. I was probably like 15, 16 then. So he showed a lot of love. I always respect like people that I met at that time that, were kind and tried to be, because I met a lot of other people at that age too. That I'm like, damn, I thought you would have poured into me a little more, like been a little nicer. Yeah. Being an older Black successful man that sees me trying to do the same thing. Right. It is what it is. But now I know my place when I get to that point, how I have to be, Totally. So I take it as a good thing, a lesson.
For sure. I respect that. Mm-hmm. You also, I know Diggy signed to Atlantic too, right?
Yeah.
Diggy Simmons?
He's not there anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, we were signed there at the same time. We went on tour there. That was crazy. Oh, man. Because he's on the show. Yeah. So me and him are always like reminiscing and just thinking about talking like God is good, bro. Like how the heck did we meet when I was like 13? We went on tour when I was like 16. We went on tour for like 3 months, 4 months. And the Who Else But Us tour was our tour. And then we became super close on that. Then didn't see each other for a few years. And then he's on my show. Crazy. Like, it's just nuts. And now we're on the show together and we're working on other stuff together. We've got an album that I'm trying to get him to. We need to release it. It's fire. Okay. Super dope music. And that's what we do a lot of the times. We'd film 5 a.m. on set, get done like 7, come to my house, record till like 1, 2, go back to bed because we got to be up in like 4 hours. Damn. And we did that a bunch. That's why he was on Rough Drafts 2 so much because that's when I was filming a lot. And I was like, yo, bro, I need you on this. Yo, bro, I need you on this. Yeah. So, yeah.
What was like just when you guys were younger? What was that like? Just
crazy
touring. What was the best memory?
It was nuts. I mean, some of the stuff I can't say on camera. No, I'm joking. But it was nuts, dude. We were young. And just, we felt like those guys at the time. We still feel like that, but you know what I mean? When you're young, you're just like, oh my God, it's so tight. Right. Going out here, hey, what's up? People screaming. It was very cool, man. That's very cool. Beautiful. I'm very thankful for that experience. Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's dope. I had no idea you had a song with Kevin Gates.
What?
Yo, I know. That's 2015 too. That's crazy.
Hey, so you want to hear that story? Yes, crazy story.
I can't wait.
Crazy story. I was there. We're in the studio. And he just comes in there, I think, right? He just came in there. Yeah, right. He just came in and just stood. And I'm like,
studio in LA?
Yeah. Okay. We were at Atlantic. This is when I was with Atlantic.
Oh, okay.
And he was in some other studio. And he just came in there. I guess he walked by and heard. And then he just came and was like, staying there. Everybody's like, that's Kevin Gates. Just chill. Just keep the song playing, whatever. And he's like, yo, this shit right here goes crazy. He was like, you like a mix of blah, blah, blah. He's like, I need to be on this. This is going to have them bitches shaking their ass. And I was like, bet, for real? Hey, he was like, you know what? Send it over 30 minutes, the package be ready. That's what he said.
Stop.
And he had a little fucking dog. He was like a little like fucking Godfather, dude. Just came in there. And then after he did it, he comes back in. Literally, he was like 30 minutes. He really did it that fast. 30 minutes, he comes back in. He's like, the package ready. And I was like, bet, let's hear it. And he played it, and we were in there going nuts. And then for a minute, he sat down and was just giving me game. Like, not even on music, just like on money and shit. He was like, yo, there's a lot of people, the way this whole system is set up. He's like, all I can say is like, buy gold. Get a lot of gold.
Really?
And he's like, you know, just, I forget the exact, you know what I'm saying? He gave me a lot of tip, but he's just smart. He's a smart dude.
For sure.
And, you know, he thinks deep about things, so. I was thankful that he did that. I was a huge fan of his, and I was like, damn, really? He did it. Came to the video. It was awesome.
I was gonna say, not everyone commits to a video.
You know what I'm saying? It was super dope, man. He was a nice guy, and yeah.
How was it shooting the video?
It was awesome. It was awesome. We were in a car. We were in this, I forget what kind of car it was, a little convertible. For like the majority of me and we were just rapping, talking about stuff, talking about love, talking about life. Aww. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because his girl was there with her kid. Yeah, she was there.
Love her.
And yeah, just talking to me about them, and he's dope. Just feeding me gems. That's what I'm saying. I was like, yo, that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
I respect that. So yeah, I'm trying to get him some more stuff, but you know, we'll see.
Was he praying? I know he prays a few times a day because he's Muslim.
Not in front of me. I don't think, but yeah, he did go. I think he did go somewhere.